Shalom. To start, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and Shalom to the Akim teaching his word through the four corners and true sincerity. Back on the lesson through the spirit prayer, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And Lord, in this edifying and straight to the point. Okay, and the topic is going to be, Babylon is a house divided against itself. Okay, America is a house divided within itself. This whole system is just divided against, one another. Okay, let's just look at America's, system. Okay, it's a government system. Okay, the Democrats versus Republicans. Okay, and that's just one example of how this place is divided. Okay, against itself, and we all know what the scriptures say. A house divided against itself cannot stand, and I'm gonna bring it out. Okay, and again, Lord, one of his lessons edifying and straight to the point. Okay, knowing that, okay, it also proves many other things. How America is also a new Rome. Okay, because in Rome they also had a system. Okay, a two-party system. Okay, the plebeians and patricians. Okay, partitions. Okay, and now you have America with the Democrats and the Republicans. Okay, these two systems. Okay, it's a house divided against itself. How can you be one nation? Okay, but you have two parties, and then going at it with each other. Okay, that's one reason why America is going to fall. Okay, one of the many reasons why America is going to fall. Okay, this is Revelation 13:11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." Right, so two horns, man. Okay, they're a two-party system. Okay, like how Rome was, and how America is. Okay. Also, really this inspiration of this video comes from, you see what's going on, in America right now, with these two different sides, how America right now is really divided. It's always been, divided, but you see it more, now, okay, with, the attempted assassination of DJ Trump, okay, and how, going on with Biden, how he's stepping down. You got that heathen, okay, Kamala Harris, okay, coming up to the stand to take Joe Beasley's spot, okay, and how these people are warring against each other, talking about Project 2025, people are coming against it, and how some people are with it, okay. It just shows a division, amongst these so-called Americans, or these so-called Egyptians, these modern-day Egyptians, okay, and how, ultimately with time, it's going to arise with, a civil war, because there's also a video going around. I forgot his name. Okay, I think it was a senator. He was basically speaking for Trump. That was like, if Trump is not elected or chosen, okay, there will be a civil war. Okay, we all know that a civil war is on the midst, and that is going to come to pass, because it is a part of the scriptures. It's prophecy, man. When you read 2nd Ezra, okay, the 16th chapter. Okay, but I'm gonna read this precept, Mark 3:24. It says, "And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand." Right, so America, okay, is a house or a kingdom divided against itself, and it's not going to stand, man, because we understand the scriptures. Okay, each kingdom had their time to rule. You go into Daniel with that statue. Okay, you got the Babylonians. Okay, you got the Medo-Persian Empire. Okay, you got the Greeks. Okay, you got Rome, and now we're in this revised, Roman Empire. We're at the last leg of this system. Okay, and it's coming to an end, and we can see it. We can see with all the news going on. Okay, in the earth. Okay, of You know, the system is collapsing. America does not look like as a joke right now. Okay, everything is going into the tune of prophecy. Okay, when you go, Isaiah 31:3, it says, no, not 31:3, Slocky. Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, right? So this is going to come to pass, man. Okay, in the near future. They're already talking about civil war now. Even Esau, what he released at the beginning of the year, that Civil War movie. Okay, even coming into last year, okay, the last couple months of last year, they had released a Civil War movie, and another one came out. And now they're talking about Civil War. So, you know, that spirit again of Civil War, the Egyptians against the Egyptians, these different nations fighting against each other. Okay, it's going to come to fruition. The scriptures talk about, you know, a time like never before. Even Esau got movie, comes out with multiple movies of the Purge, because it's going to come to pass. Okay, you know, a lawless thing when Esau rolls out. Okay, with these draconian measures. Okay, martial law. Okay, you know, you're gonna have no more rights. People are gonna be fighting against each other for lack of bread. You know, so when we talk about Egyptian against Egyptian, it's going to be caused because of these things. You know, lack of food. Okay, unrest with the people. Okay, they don't enjoy the way their so-called country is going, or it's going into the wrong direction. People are gonna start bearing arms because they feel like, you know, their so-called leaders are not doing the right job. So, you know, there's only more stirring the pot. Okay, of riling them up. Okay, to you know, bear arms, man. You know, these so-called Edomites, they already prepared. You know, training their sons and daughters to fight. Okay, you know, you already have people with you know, a doomsday prepping. You know, in America, this is supposed to be the golden city. This is supposed to be the land of the free. Okay, you know, a place where you come to, you know, make money, to have a sense of security. But again, that security is quickly, you know, going away. Okay, because of why? This place is divided against itself. I was supposed to bring out a definition. Okay, a bipartisan. Okay, to back up, you know, that Revelation 13:11, this two-party system. It says representing or composed of members of two political parties. Okay, the Democrats and the Republicans, man. Okay, Americans are bipartisan. Okay, you know. But I also want to get 2 16 and 16. Skip it. And fuck. It's 15. It's 15 and start at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." Okay, you know, woe means destruction. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. It's like, all right. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and when people shall stand up and fight. It's like it. When people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? What's a modern day sword? Okay, your guns. Okay, so these people are gonna fight against each other with guns, man. These people have these you know, Edomites. Jake too. Okay, they, you know, more so Esau, the so-called white people. Okay, they have guns. They stock up on guns. They're trained. Okay, ready to go. Okay. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." All right, so they're not going to care about what these different senators and what their presidents is saying, or mayors. They're not going to care. Okay. And why is that? It goes on, it says, "And a man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. Okay, right? Because they're going to have these 10-minute cities. Esau's going to lock shit down. Okay? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Right? Okay? Scripture say it's a day of darkness, of gloominess, This is the day of the Lord. This is the day of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. Right? So what times does this sound like? Civil War type times. Okay? Jacob's trouble. Okay? A house divided against itself. You know, you robbing your neighbor that you knew for 30 years, that you've been saying hi to, good morning, hey Johnny. You know, you seen his son grow up, his daughter grow up. You seen his wife get pregnant with a child. You know, all that is going to come to naught in the future, man. They're not gonna have pity. It says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. All right, so that if there was doomsday prepping, storing up cans of food and water, and you knew about it, or even if you didn't know about it, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So even if you didn't know about it, your house is still going to get ransacked for goods, man. Okay? You know, for your bread, for your food, for anything that you had that can be used, okay? You know, for, resources. So there's going to be a lack of resources. There's going to be a famine. Okay? 2 16. Start at 17. It says, woe is me who will deliver me in those days. Right? So, you know, woe again means destruction. This is Esdras, okay? You know, saying woe is me who will deliver me in those days, because again, it's a time like never before. This is the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. Evils can go into bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are set as scourges for amendment. So these different things that the Lord is sending are these famines, these plagues, tribulations are scourges for amendment. Okay, to make you realize, speaking to the so-called Black, Latino, Native American man, to make you realize, okay, you know, I'm catching hell, certain things going on, like, you know, all right, I gotta seek the Lord, repent. Okay, you know, try to follow the Lord in sincerity and truth. Okay. But it says, but for all these things, they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourge, right? So these things are going to come upon the earth, which they're already here, okay? You know, not even going to say to come. They're here already, okay? Just it's going to be increased. Okay, the Lord's going to send out judgment, man. Okay, but for all these things, they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be mindful, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right, so again, you know, they're gonna see these things come to pass, but they're not gonna, take heed. Okay. Skip down to 37. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains can pass her wombs, which pains when a child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So, you know, these are the times that we're coming into, plagues. Okay, you know, and I want to search up the word famine. Okay, famine, starvation, hunger. Okay, so you're gonna be fucking hungry. Okay, because again, the Lord is gonna bring a famine, a scarcity of food, a shortage. Or so there's gonna be a scarcity of food, a shortage is coming. Okay, not too long ago you had these food plants blowing up. Okay, which is ultimately the Lord causing these things to happen. And this is an extreme scarcity of food. You know, modern day American can't go a couple hours without eating. Okay, so a couple hours, you know, and shit, you know, and with the mindset that's going to come into play, they go know that, okay, all hell is breaking loose. Okay, I need to stock up on food, you know, so they're going to ransack the stores. Should just talk about it. And also in 2nd Esdras, it says, the storehouses shall appear empty. Esdras 6 and 22, it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, right? So your grocery stores are gonna be empty. Okay, in a matter of hours, the stores are gonna be empty. Okay, You know, and forget about people trying to pay for it. They're just going to grab it, put it in their carts, and just run out the store. And if there's nothing on the shelves and you have something in your cart, you know, the sword is going to come out. It says, and the trumpet shall give sound, which every man hear it, they shall suddenly be afraid. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. Right, a civil war, okay? And Egyptian against the Egyptian. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So, you know, friends shall fight against enemies. The man that you knew, that you said was your best friend for 30 fucking years, he's gonna come against you for lack, because there's gonna be a lack of bread, for food. Okay, you're not yourself when you're hungry, especially in America when everything is so easily, okay, accessible. Okay, you know, it's going to go away. You know, but without a willingness, that's what's edifying. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, Hakwadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the Akim, teaching his word through the four corners. And true sincerity, Akim was out of here. Shalom.